welcome back, guys, to the Kicklahoma YouTube channel. Thank you for your patience. Been a little busy since we did the last video. Spent a week in Florida, Orlando, and Miami. Had a great time at SneakerCon Fort Lauderdale. Bought a bunch of stuff and brought that back to the shop. Today though, my Paul George collection. I've been holding out on showing some of these pieces. I was going to do individual videos, but I'm just going to get it all out there today. Obviously, as you see behind me, I still am that KD collector. But, you know, with Paul George joining the Thunder, you know, his signature line starting up, I'm grabbing a couple pieces every year. Some very, very rare pieces. Some stuff you might have not seen before, but let's jump right into it. We're going to start oldest to newest, starting with the PG One. Let's go. So everybody is with the train of the PlayStations, but did you know that there was an Xbox Paul George? Before the PlayStations, the PG One PlayStation. Now this shoe was whenever Paul George was a cover athlete on 2K. They had the $250,000 NBA 2K tournament, which you could qualify for online, and then went down to New Orleans. The players got this, so it was 5 players on each team, and there was a couple of other pairs that went out. Now, I have seen some dead stock pairs of these on eBay and such. Go for anywhere from $700 to $1,000. I got lucky last year at SneakerCon Dallas. This pair has been worn. It has had better days. I got these for 120 bucks. There you see the Xbox little like globe thing or whatever. This is a very simple shoe. It has that like iridescent look on the bottom, all gray upper. On the insoles, we'll pull out an insole real quick. Same insole on each shoe. Actually, they seem to be pretty firm. I don't know if we're going to be able to catch that, but you can kind of see it there. The Paul George graphic, 2K graphic in there. But yeah, a lot of people don't really know that, you know, before the PlayStations, there was a Xbox PG. That is pair number 1. Let's move on to the next one. The second pair of Paul Georges that I caught was on my birthday in 2016 was the Wild Wild West colorway. Now this colorway only released in Oklahoma City and in New York City at 2 separate House of Hoops. A very difficult shoe to get. This shoe was right after the night after his return to Indiana. Now, crazy story. I bought this shoe. At the time was not wearing Paul George. This was actually the first pair that I bought myself, and ended up selling them brand new dead stock for about $450, I believe, to cop a couple of KDs that I was interested. This was prior to him re-signing long-term with Oklahoma City. Price went up. They are now probably $700 to $800 to find, just because, like, literally you're talking about, you know, less than 75 pairs made. Now those probably less than 20, but it's not really, wasn't out there for people to see. This shoe was out there for people to see. I ended up being able to get these come back through the shop. They were worn maybe a couple times. I paid 350 bucks. It's a lot for a used shoe, but a very rare piece. It's a very, very nice piece, and it was in my size. The shoe is very hard to find. The colors are a little difficult to go with. Probably toss it with some all navy, some navy, and some white. But yeah, the Wild Wild West colorway, very solid colorway. But again, it's just very difficult to wear, as some shoes are. That is pair number 2 on the PG One line. Let's go to the next. Pair number 3 of my PG One collection is the Black History Month 1 sample. It's tagged sample. They didn't release these. It was I don't even really know how they released these. They didn't release them. It was like a secret drop or something. I know we had a pair in the shop. People call them the Gucci's because of the Gucci strap. But I actually really do like this colorway. I love white shoes, and then you put that color on the top, it just pops. As you can see, we have worn them. They're made to be worn. But man, I really love this colorway. The date that Obama was elected, each one of the athletes that year, they put a date of a shoe or a date of importance to them for Black History Month. So that was the day that Obama was voted in for his term. So yes, very rare colorway to find. You might be able to find them, but it's going to cost you about $700-800. I know my brother sold his pair, and I know he's kind of regretting it a little bit. I helped him sell it back when he was trying to move it, but probably my favorite PG one right here, to be honest. Probably my favorite one. I like the colorway. But let's move on to the next pair. This one's going to be very quick, short, and sweet. The Allred Pg One ID. Now, if you followed with me ever since like the KD6, we're now on the KD11. I bang out an all red. Red's my favorite color, so I figured, hey, why not? We're on the one. Let's see how far we can get with this all red. So maybe at some point we'll be at the PG like 22 or 23, and we'll have them all banged out in all red silhouette. So I got the all red everything, rojo todo is what I call them. Nike ID, like I said, red's my favorite color. Can't go wrong with this. Can't go wrong with this. So that's that pair. Let's move on to the final two pieces on the PG one. Up next is the PG One EYBL. Now this EYBL is dressed in like an all black colorway with the crazy multi sock liner here and the gold swooshes on both sides. This shoe right here was available to the players that played in the EYBL league. And again, it's very like, it's quiet because it's all black, and then they go really loud with this sock liner, the multi-color. It did take me a while to get this one just because of my size. This is a 9.5. As you know, most of these samples in PEs, school PEs, these basketball PEs are usually those 11, 12s, 13s. So I was able to find these and add them. Very nice piece. I've worn them a couple of times. For me, this one's kind of hard to match up because this isn't like a straight black. This is like a faded type look black. But again, a nice piece. Let's move on to my final and probably my favorite piece, maybe even more than the Black History Month, that I just picked up. Let's go ahead and look at that. The last PG one in my collection is the Academy PG One, my most expensive pair of the PG One set. Again, that all red on the shoe, the blue, the golds, gum bottom on this one. This one, Nike Academy Camp, to those players only. Again, very hard shoe to find in my size. And again, back to the red. I'm a sucker for the red, so this shoe right here, it just pops, it just goes well. It's a great like 4th of July shoe. Definitely one I'm gonna rock soon, here in the next week or so, just because I got to get it on foot. Spend that bread, go ahead and wear them shoes. There's no point in us spending these crazy amounts of money and not wearing these shoes. So this is the last of the ones. I think the only PG one that I'm missing that I'd be looking for is the PK80, which was for the Field Night tournament to celebrate his 80th birthday. Very hard to find, again, because that was given to college teams, OU, Michigan State, a few other teams, Oregon. And most of those guys in college, again, are wearing 11 to 13, 14. So this might be the completion of the PG One set. I didn't do a Thunder colorway just because I don't, you know, I got enough blue and orange. So my PG One collection there. Let's go ahead and roll into the PG 2. As we start with the 2s, let me just be the first to say that none of these were cheap. And we start here with the PG2 PlayStation. Now let's just say I got lucky on these and I paid retail. I was able to hit at the House of Hoops. I actually had to go to Tulsa to pick up my pair, but I'll take it every day at retail. It's only a 90-minute drive. Again, before the hype, you guys didn't know about the Xbox, but I've worn these a couple times. As you can tell, you guys have seen these more than enough. You guys know what we're working with here on the PlayStation collabs. Haven't used my code yet, so if you want to screenshot that real quick, you can use that code. But yeah, cool concept. Cool concept on the shoe. I've been an Xbox guy, so I like that one more. Obviously it's a more rare piece, but hey, to your liking, what you like, rock what you like. I'm getting it, and that's where we start the PG2 collection with. The second pair I'm going to show you is probably the most one that you've seen out of these three. It is the PG2 EYBL men's pair. So you got the camo with that that purple outsole. Only given to the players in the EYBL league. Actually, I've had a few of these pairs in possession. My brother has a pair. Sold a pair to my boy KD. The reseller KD, not KD. But haven't got to one of these. They will go on soon. I love camo. I like the way this purple pops on the camo. Another tough piece to find. Good luck, especially in my size. But yeah, we have to make that rock. These right here are loud and corresponding with that EYBL. So you got the EYBL2 men's, and then you got the EYBL2 girls. Now I've only seen like 2 other pairs. Got real lucky. This pair popped up on eBay. Again, in my size. That seller had 2. I don't really know what happened with the other one. I've seen like 1 other person post them. I have not seen these on feet. Definitely will get a run on mine. You got the all pink with the purple hits, the KP there on the back. EYBL girls there on the tongue. But man, this talk about a loud shoe, talk about a set of loud shoes, and we haven't even got to the loudest one yet. Let's move on to the next PG2 in my collection. Before we get to that piece, real quick, gonna jump right into it. I told you guys I'm a sucker for the Allred. We got the Allred 1 here. We got the Allred 2 Nike PG. There's not much more to say about it, but red's my favorite color. If anybody wants to voluntarily give me the 3, go for it. I appreciate it. The last PG2 in my collection. Now I'm not even gonna lie with you. This one right here ran for $800, but it's not for everybody. You know, if you want it, run it and get it. The PG2, the Academy, with the little what's it called off 2K? The little badges, I believe. But kind of tells you he's a lockdown, a 3-point shooter. I'm gonna guess he's strong. You think he's strong? But man, these right here. Good luck finding these. Period. If you want them, they're on eBay. There's like a size 16. Very loud shoe. Got like a very beachy look to it, you know, with that teal and that orange. This one's louder. Loud. But man, looking at 1, 2, 3, 4 pairs of PG2s here, and then the 1 ID. Between the 5 pairs, between the 4 pairs, you're looking at like 2,700, and then the ID's another 150. So you're looking at 2,800 on 5 pairs of shoes that you're not going to see together probably again. You know, apart from maybe 1 or 2 people. Let's touch on the PG 2.5 real quick. Now, if you're gonna have them one, you gotta have them all. You've seen them more than enough times probably before, so we'll just touch on them real quick. I'm gonna go with the gray being my most favorite, white being my second favorite, and the blue being my third least favorite out the PlayStation 2.5 series. Now the gray, we just go straight OG, but man, this white and that way that those colors pop on that midsole, I know it's probably going to be a little bit hard to tell, but the colors just pop on this white. But again, OG on this. But again, if you're going to get one, you got to get them all. That's the PlayStation collection. Again, you've probably seen multiple videos on it. You've seen multiples. You kind of know what you're looking at. We're going to keep it short and sweet on that one and move on to the final 2 shoes of my Paul George collection. The other 2.5 I have in my collection is the Pendleton TVPE. Now this goes with that new alternate N7 uniform for the Thunder. So, you know, it kind of has that Oklahoma tie with all the natives and such in Oklahoma as well as across the US. So definitely grab these. It didn't have the hype that the TVP did on the one, but still something else unique, something that ties to Oklahoma that I had to have in my collection. Another retail gem, kind of slept on, but you got the tribal patterns, 3M swoosh right there. That crazy teal color. Man, it's not really much to say about the shoe. But I definitely got some dope pants that I picked up while I was in Orlando that are going to go perfectly with these shoes. Stay posted to see that fit coming up soon. And here we are to the most recent, the recently dropped NASA PG3. Basically a lot of hype for me, to be completely honest, I would think, on this shoe. Very loud with the orange. He's been rocking it. He's been killing it this year in the 3. Possibly an MVP season, so we will see. Well, he's been killing in the 2 and the 3. He's been playing a little bit. He pulled out the Wild Wild West the other night, but you know, PG3. I have not tried on this silhouette. The 1's good, cool. The 2s are cool on me, so I'm guessing the 3's gonna be very similar. I'm guessing he liked this little back, you know, support that he had on the 2s, so he's kind of carried that over. But we'll see how that goes, man. But let me know what the favorite is in my PG collection. Let me know what your favorite piece is. Let me know if you have any of these pieces, or if you'd be interested in getting these. Maybe I can help you find you, or kind of lead you in a way to finding some of these. They are tough to find. Come with the money correct. I'll just kind of link you to it if I can. But let me know what you think. Until next time, guys, appreciate the support. Why do I keep saying PlayStation? It's been a long day. It's been a long couple weeks. The Paul George collection. And let me know what I should do in the next video, and if I should pull out some different pieces, or what you want to see. I can bring some from the store. I can film something at the store. I haven't did any store filming yet, but still waiting. We're about to redo some stuff, and I kind of want to wait till that. But until next time, guys, I appreciate the support. Thank you very much. Everybody have a good one. Peace.